Hey guys, so it's Kai. I haven't updated on my channel for quite a while. Yeah, I've took a kind of like a break. Um, so yeah, there hasn't really been many changes for like my from like 6 to like 7 months, so there wasn't really much point in me updating. But I am on 8 months of testosterone now. I am a week shy. Uh, yeah, I'm 7 days shy of being 9 months on testosterone now. I started on the Sustanon injections on the 1st of June last year, and then on the 29th of November, 1st of December is when I changed over to the Testogel. So as you guys can hear, I've actually had a massive voice drop in comparison to my last video, but that's because I've not updated for a while. But then at the same time, I found with gel I didn't get as many changes as quickly. So yeah, there was no point in updating, so this is kind of like the first video. I've also, as an update, I am getting top surgery. Originally it was booked for the 7th of March this year, and then about 4 weeks ago I received a telephone call to say that they'd had a cancellation for the 28th of March, so that if I wanted to take it, it meant I could have my surgery a week early, which I took. So yeah, so I have my top surgery in 6 days. It's now the 22nd of February, so I've got 6 days until I have my top surgery. So I don't know if I've mentioned on my videos on here before, but I got referred to Dr. Caddy, who's in Sheffield because I'm in the UK. So he's an NHS surgeon, and I'm having double incision with him, with a possible revision depending on how things go, because I'm quite a larger chested boy. I'm quite a chubby boy. So yeah, so there's that. I had my consult with him, my consultation on the 9th of December. That was the first time I met him. He's really nice, really sweet surgeon. He was really nice. He was very professional. Because I was I suffer with anxiety, and my anxiety around stressful situations and things like appointments and things like that, and places I've never been to before. I mean, I travelled to Sheffield on my own with the help of a coach and Google Maps. I was able to get over to the Royal Hallamshire Hospital, which is where he was at for the day, and that's usually where he performs his surgeries at, is that one, because in Sheffield there's three hospitals that he sort of alternates between. But for the surgery that I'll be getting, the top surgeries, they are generally performed at the Royal Hallamshire one. So I kind of used Google Maps to sort of get from the interchange station where the coach dropped me off to the hospital, which was a journey in itself. But yeah, so that all went well. We talked through what my expectations were, if I was aware of the risks, things like that. And then obviously had a look at me. I had some photos taken, and a general checkup. And yeah, there wasn't really much going on in that appointment other than just sort of confirming what I want, what my expectations were of surgery and everything. And he said that I could sort of a few weeks later I might get that they'd be in touch with me soon through letter to sort of say when my pre-op appointment was. 8 days after that, so we're on the 16th of 17th of December, just before Christmas, and in the morning I had through the post not only my pre-op letter, which was for the 14th of February, sorry. I also had a operation date of the 7th of March. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, originally I was meant to be getting surgery on the 7th of March, but because they called me up and had a cancellation, I'm now having my surgery in 6 days now. My head's all over the place because my anxiety, and I'm trying to sort of recap off the top of my head. I mean, this is the first quiet moment I've had where I'm not ill or busy trying to sort everything out in my life. So yeah, so in 6 days. So I had them come through at the same time, and then I had it changed over. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, if any of you guys that watch my videos, my 12 subscribers, if any of you guys have me on Facebook, I think I posted an update on there yesterday, and I also have my update sort of more regularly on my Instagram. Although the videos aren't as long, they're more like 30-40 seconds, because that's kind of all that Instagram will allow me to do. So I can't really do much on there in the way of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm rather scared about it. My anxiety is sort of getting to me, and with it getting closer and closer, like, my anxiety is hitting the roof. But it's one of those things for me where it's not, it wasn't a choice. I couldn't go live any further. You know, I couldn't go day to day any further without having surgery. And for me, although other people who, maybe cis people who haven't gone through what I go through, don't really understand that it isn't a choice of an operation for me. It is something that I have to have done in order for me to feel more comfortable in my body, in order for that level of dysphoria to recede, in order for me to feel a bit more comfortable in my body. It's something that I have to have, and although it's a major operation and then there is some risks with it, and there are some worries with me about it as well that I have, it's something that I have to have done, and it is something that given the choice, I would never back out of. Despite my anxiety, despite my worries, it's something I would never ever back out of, because it's something I've waited for a long time now, and to finally have it coming up is crazy. It's insane. So I've been trying to sort of prepare with everything, so like trying to sort, because I live on my own in my flat with my cat, who is currently behaving themselves. They're not actually going to ruin my video today, I hope. That I've been trying to sort everything out in my flat, so making sure everything's tidy and comfortable, and with my kitchen, trying to sort of bring things like stuff in the cupboards sort of down to lower shelves so that I'm able to reach it. Even though for my first week I'm actually staying at my parents', so that they're able to look after me, so I don't need to worry too much about that. But yeah, in the way of my hormones and changes, there's been a few, not many. Like I said, like, because of it being such a big jump from my last video, I think on here was like 5 months. So 3 months on, I've had a considerable voice drop. My skin has cleared up in the way of oiliness, although I've had an issue with my acne again, which I'm currently using some, it's like a liquid that you dab onto your face that I had prescribed by the doctor that's supposed to help with the acne, which time will tell with that, because I've had it for about 3 weeks, and it can take anywhere up to about 10 weeks to even notice a difference. So although I've noticed that the oiliness in my skin has sort of got less, it's gotten better, the actual spots themselves breaking out has sort of got worse, to the point they're actually getting quite painful, getting very red, and everything. So that's with that. I don't think I've really had much of a facial change. Facial hair, I have had a lot more. You can't see because I have shaved. I'm decided that I don't like the appearance of facial hair on myself. That's just a personal preference of mine at the moment. So I shave regularly, but I have sort of quite a bit of hair, like fluff, that's slowly going into hair here, on the like on my jawline. My tash is crazy. In order for me to feel like I'm clean shaven, I have to shave like every sort of 3 or 4 days now. And it's the same with my chin, where I have hairs. I have a lot of hair that ends up coming down here, and it's quite bristly as well. My eyebrows, they come in bushy, but because I like to have my eyebrows neatly done, I prefer to get them threaded, so at the moment they're still shaped, kind of. I need to go and get them redone when I next get paid, which probably won't be for a little while. I quit my job at work as well because of my health. My health has gone downhill in regards to my mental health, which has nothing to do with my transition. It's just my mental health in general, and also because my migraines that I've been dealing with ever since roughly about middle of June last year has got worse, to the point that I have a lot of light sensitivity and things like that. So the job I was in, where I was working at computers in an office where it's fluorescent lighting and things like that, wasn't helping at all. I was having to have a lot of time off work, despite being on regular medication. My cat has decided to say hello, so she's gotten a lot bigger since you guys have last saw her. She's not really much of a kitten anymore, so anyway. So yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so there's yeah, and then body changes. I found that around my waist, I've had a bit of fat distribution, so I've not got so much of that hourglass figure because I'm quite chubby. It's sort of, I have a very hourglass figure, so where my hips are, they protrude out quite a bit, but where the fat distribution is sort of here between sort of your chest, where your rib cage is. I've had a bit of fat distribution there, so it's more sort of straight line, though not, probably would show up more if I wasn't as sort of chubby, especially around my hip area, but I'm dealing with that. I'm on a healthier diet. I exercise where I can. I get out of the house a lot when I can. So yeah, there is that. Growth down there. I've had a little bit, not much. Like that, at the moment with my dysphoria, it's more around my chest area, because I feel that it's more noticeable for me to be misgendered, and sort of it, for me personally, I feel like I don't pass because of my binders, and because I'm bigger chested, it's harder for me to bind flat enough, or for me to be able to bind so that I have that masculine appearance, look at her chest. When I'm sat down, it looks quite flat. When I'm stood up, I have sort of more of a noticeable bump. So for me, my dysphoria, my primary dysphoria is around my chest, which hopefully, once I've had my surgery and on the way to recovery, and after having the post-op binder off and everything, would help with that. So at the moment I don't really have too much bottom dysphoria, but I guess time will tell. But yeah, so this has just been like a general update, kind of where my situation is with my transition, with my surgery. I want to try and document some of it if I can, but because I'm on my own, I don't know how much I'll be able to document. I'm going to try and video some of it and then edit it and put it on my YouTube channel, hopefully, just so that you guys are able to sort of experience that with me, and also so that I have a document for myself, because I do like to have video documents of me. I mean, I was looking a couple of hours ago at some of my older videos, and the difference in my voice is massive, especially just some of my normal older videos that are on my Facebook and on my Instagram, especially on Facebook, that's not my transition related, that's just generally me sort of messing around on video, and seeing the difference in my voice and my face shape and everything is insane. But yeah, so this was just an update. It hasn't been a quick one. I mean, I'm looking at the time now whilst I'm looking at recording, and it's like nearly 15 minutes long. And because I feel that it's more of a vlog rather than just a normal, like, rather than just a random video, I don't really edit them. So, yeah, so I'm not going to edit this, so it will be like 15 minutes long. So yeah, so this will be uploaded today, hopefully, if YouTube plays nice with me, on the 22nd. If not, then it'll be tomorrow, which is the 23rd. So yeah, so this was an update, and for my records as well. My name is Kai. I'm 8 months, nearly 9 months on testosterone, and this is my voice where it is at now. So yeah, so this is my vlog. See you later, guys.